Well, it's always a ruckus atmosphere here at high altitude. First touch belongs to Phoenix, and we are underway. All right. Micheletto. Nodded away by Skiers. Second bite of the apple here from Marco Micheletto. Flicked along. Was in Mahoney's direction. He backed away looking for the second ball. Dillon a drive. That's saved by Rakowski. Hanya back across the face. Headed down. Mahoney. That's blocked.
Ooh. Ball forced to the edge of the box here. It's a great volley.
Don't hit it much sweeter than that. Last season, already his 5th start this year. Decent ball out there. Lavievu, angle tightening, slashed above the bar.
That's exactly what you could say here. You could maybe say Colorado Springs have dominated the opening 10 minutes, but Formella's had an opportunity here where they could be 1-0 down. So for the opportunities they had, the possession they've had, the creating and attacking opportunities they had, being able to convert those opportunities, turning that pressure into goals more so than just goal scoring opportunities.
Montgomery coming back to Rakowski. Hey, you can enter the Prinks Tires Tailgate Kit Sweepstakes for a chance to win a prize pack worth up to $3,000. Scan the QR code on screen to enter today. I get the tires, the grill, I mean, that's pretty impressive. Ball ahead, and a real chance now. Margarita bangs it in! And for all that Colorado Springs has done right, Phoenix pounces, and they lead on the road.
And exactly what we were speaking about. The dominance has been from Colorado Springs in these opening 10 minutes, but they find themselves one down. He plays this ball with absolute quality. This was the pass made the opportunity, and Margarita buries this into the top right-hand corner of the net. There's no opportunity for Romero to get...
Rakowski looks on. This is Micheletto. Chips toward Dillon. Fontana. A little room to run here for Lacroix. Cabral closes. Fontana.
It's a good strike there from Fontana. Not much backlift at all. And when he takes that touch, there's nobody going to put him under pressure to block the shot. Unfortunately, he rushes a little bit.
Ball across, unable to get the finishing touch on it. That glanced off of Cabral.
Hanya just had an opportunity at one end. Sacco breaks in behind, and Cabral just needs to get something and guide this on target. Now become less acceptable because nobody, fans, anybody within the organization wants to see their team sitting in a relegation position, especially if you were last year's champions. Unless you're Manchester United, then it becomes pretty normal, but nobody wants to see the champions in the relegation positions the following season. So I think it completely changes the emphasis, the focus, the intensity. As I said, I'm pretty excited for when it kicks off.
A couple years away from the intent from USL to launch a first division league, and with it, promotion relegation.
And I'm most excited because organizations just have to become a lot more serious about how they promote and approach the league. There's no more where you can afford to just have a transition for a whole season and perform poorly for a whole season and think that that's an acceptable standard. You're going to go down if you don't invest right in your league, if you don't invest right in your team, if you don't provide the right infrastructure, if you don't do things correctly, you're not going to be participating at the top tier anymore. And I think that's the best thing that's going to come from it.
Awkward giveaway. Cabral pumps the brakes. He had been in an offside position. Sacco. Ball ricochets high.
Sacco just looking for one pass too many there. I thought when he cut back onto his left foot inside the box, he could have pulled the trigger himself.
Formella. Ball bouncing around. Turning toward frame, headed away from the line. And of course, thankfully, not the most dangerous weapons being handed out today. Let's get into the second half. Phoenix with a 1-goal lead on Colorado Springs.
Let's hope referees looking directly at them. Like, it's probably not the time to be argy-bargy when the referee's got his eyes directly on you.
Ball through, Asege, he did get up for it. There was a huge height disparity there. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157. It's North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights, plus live matches, USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. It's all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app.
Great pressure there from Phoenix Rising in the center of the park to win possession of the ball. I think Saka's run forward is just a little bit too early there. Cabral played him behind, but he was offside.
And Lee came inside for it. Now he's got it. Nicoletto spots the run, pouring forward from Lacroix. Now Hanya. Hanya slides inside, cutback ball, aimed in front, knocked in. Anthony Fontana. His first goal for Colorado Springs.
It's a great finish from the edge of the box, but here Hanya just in way too much time and space. Takes too long out. It's Asenge who gets out and gets beat pretty easily. And in the finish, cool, calm, composed, slots it into the side netting. Gives the goalkeeper no chance whatsoever, Rakowski. But you feel like it all started with Hanya having that time and space in the edge of the box to open his hips. He then beats Asenge.
Injuries, here's Andali. Hamadou Ka, first job, North Texas, as this goes all the way through. And here comes Remy Cabral. Cabral full speed, off the mark at the end.
He's done absolutely everything spot on here, apart from the finish. He has to hit the target there. He's beat the two defenders. His first touch has settled it down. He's still got time to pick his corner here. And he's hit it wide of the target, as we spoke about.
I think both these fan bases are probably nodding in agreement in some form or fashion.
Away from home, I don't think you can afford to squander opportunities like that.
Well, maybe there's something here. Sacco. That's Cabral in the middle. Sacco.
It's not a bad attempt. Dipping short of his left foot from distance.
Long ball coming out of that. Scrum in the middle. Ward playing it ahead. Italy. Cut back. Sends to the near post. Snagged by Rakowski. To follow there on Montgomery, by the way, from London. The guy, well, we'll get to it in a moment. Here's Formella. Through now, Formella. Formella breaks through! Formella was trying to beat it over the shoulder of Romero. Been 2-0. Colorado Springs equalizing at 58. Anthony Fontana after the 11th minute goal from Margarita. Here comes Colorado Springs.
You just sense that Phoenix are lacking that markage.
I can count on one hand the number of stories in the league that felt like that.
I bet you he has a lot of talent.
Well, he went from the Rising Ballers to Phoenix Rising in a 7-year span. He's got something. Tejada, one of the great goal-scoring substitutes in the league. Knocks it outside to Lacroix. Back into Tejada. Tejada strides. Tejada. A letdown at the end. They're going to allow this to play for a moment longer. Mahoney. It was looking for Ward. Sent upfield. Can Cabral corral this? Cabral in behind, around the keeper. Was that touched outside the area? It is. It's a red card. Keeper got sent off.
It's a red card worth taking in the last kick of the game. If you're Cabral and you knock this on the floor around the goalkeeper, he don't stand a chance.
Darius Johnson can win it. Darius Johnson did not put it on frame. That's it. That's the game. Romero just saved a point at the death with a red card. And Colorado Springs come from behind to grab a point. Phoenix goes on the road, grabs the early goal, and gets something away to the reigning champion.